Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Mindshift Daily. There is something powerful about absence, something magnetic about distance, something irresistible about what we can't fully have. And when it comes to attraction, desire, and emotional pull, the way you create that absence determines whether someone chases you or forgets you. Most people believe that to make someone miss you, you have to give more, do more, show up more. But the truth is, it's not in the more that they start to feel your presence when you're gone. It's in the right kind of silence, in the right kind of pullback, in the right kind of mystery. You see, attraction isn't built through presence alone. It's sculpted through absence. The human mind is wired to chase what it can't fully hold, to desire what it can't completely understand, and to value what feels scarce. The moment you become too available, too predictable, too easily accessed, you lose the very power that made you captivating in the first place. Think about it. The more easily someone has access to you, the less they feel the need to crave you. The more predictable your energy, the less curiosity you spark. When you're always there at her fingertips, she has no reason to wonder about you, no reason to daydream, no reason to miss you. The first step to making her miss you is to master the art of emotional withdrawal. Emotional withdrawal doesn't mean ghosting or vanishing out of pride. It means shifting your energy back to yourself. It means no longer feeding into indifference with constant attention. When a woman stops showing interest, it's usually because she doesn't feel the emotional gap. You've made yourself too available, too consistent, too easy to predict. When you stop doing that, when you create a vacuum, her mind begins to notice your absence. And the human mind, by nature, fills gaps with thoughts, questions, and emotions. Imagine this: you've been texting her every morning, replying instantly, always showing up first. You think consistency will win her over, but what it's really done is make you part of the background noise in her life. Now imagine you stop. Suddenly, there's silence where you once existed. Suddenly, her brain asks, why hasn't he texted? Did something happen? Did he lose interest? And those small thoughts grow into curiosity, curiosity into attention, attention into desire, and desire into longing. But here's where most men get it wrong. They think distance alone will make her miss them. No, my friend, distance only works when your presence was powerful. Because if your presence didn't move her, your absence will only be forgotten. You must first give her something worth missing. People don't miss consistency. They miss emotions. They miss the way you made them feel, the way your energy made their world feel different. So when you're with her, leave an emotional fingerprint. Don't be predictable. Be memorable. Make her laugh unexpectedly, make her think deeply, make her feel seen in a way no one else does. Create moments that live in her memory long after you've gone. That way, when you step back, it's not your messages she misses. It's the feeling you gave her, the spark, the connection, the challenge. That's what lingers. Now, let's talk about mystery. Mystery is not about being secretive. It's about being layered. It's about revealing yourself in fragments, letting her discover you piece by piece, while her imagination fills in the gaps. When you talk, drop glimpses of your ambitions, your purpose, your passions, but never reveal everything. Let her mind keep replaying your words, trying to piece together who you are. That's what makes her think about you when you're not around. Because missing someone is not just about love. It's about curiosity. And when you keep a little mystery, you give her mind something to chase. Scarcity is another powerful law. We value what we can't easily have. The rarer the opportunity, the higher the value. So if you're always at her call, she won't see your worth. But when your time, your energy, your attention are given with purpose, with boundaries, with self-respect, she starts to realize it's not guaranteed. What's not guaranteed becomes precious. Remember this: people only feel your presence when they've experienced your absence. If you're always there, she'll never know what it feels like not to have you. But when you appear with impact, create a moment of connection, then retreat into your own world with confidence, that's when she feels the contrast. That contrast makes her see the difference between life with you and life without you. That's when missing begins. Stop trying to convince her to see your worth. The moment you chase validation, you lose power. Convincing energy is desperate energy, and desperation never attracts. Instead, step into your power. Build yourself. Focus on your growth, your goals, your passions. Show her, not with words but with your actions, that your life is full, exciting, and complete without her. Because when she sees you thriving, glowing, rising, that's when her curiosity turns into regret. That's when she starts to miss you. Absence works best when paired with presence. When you're there, make it meaningful. When you're gone, make the silence echo. Because if she sees that your energy doesn't depend on her attention, she begins to crave it. If she sees you're not chasing her, she begins to wonder why. And that wondering is the seed of missing you. But here's the hardest truth. Sometimes she doesn't miss you because you haven't given her a reason to. Ordinary men are easily forgotten. Unforgettable men are not. To be unforgettable, you must carry confidence, depth, purpose, and mystery. Be the man who brings something rare, not perfection, but presence. Not neediness, but power. Women don't miss men who blend in. They miss the ones who made them feel something real. The ones who stood out without trying, the ones who valued themselves so much that being with them felt like a privilege. And that's who you must become, not by faking confidence, but by truly becoming the man who doesn't need validation to feel worthy. Attraction shifts when energy shifts. Desire is fluid. When you stop being the man who chases and start being the man who attracts, everything changes. She begins to notice your silence. She starts to feel your absence. She starts to replay your moments in her head. Because when you show up with purpose and step away with grace, you create space for her emotions to chase you. The psychology is simple. Humans chase what pulls away, value what feels scarce, and long for what once made them feel alive. So don't manipulate her mind, master yours. Don't play games. Play the long game of self-respect and inner control. Make her miss you not because you vanished, but because your energy became too powerful to ignore. When you reclaim your focus, your growth, and your purpose, something shifts in your aura. Your silence begins to speak. Your absence begins to echo. And when she sees your glow rising without her, she'll question herself. She'll wonder what she overlooked. She'll start to crave what she once took for granted. That's the real power of absence. Absence is not emptiness. It's presence in another form. It's the echo that lingers after your voice is gone. It's the warmth of your memory that won't fade. It's the rhythm between closeness and distance that creates longing. So remember this, constant presence makes you invisible, but intentional absence makes you unforgettable. Because when your silence has meaning, your distance has power, and your presence has impact, she won't just notice that you're gone, she'll feel it. She'll crave it. She'll miss it deeply. That, gentlemen, is the true power of absence, the psychology of attraction, and the art of being missed.